Hello agents, this is a quick presentation on how you can take advantage of modern day technology without any special digital expertise and not rely on old methods of prospecting such as cold calling, spending hours doing door-to-door, and etc. So just to start off with, this is a campaign for an agent in my local city of Boise who agreed to let his ad be shown. And you can notice that in the past 7 days, we were able to reach 4,745 people. Now, if you divide that by 7, that roughly equates to 678 people per day. So let's imagine that you had to make that amount of phone calls a day. Obviously, that's not possible if you want to maintain any sort of a sane lifestyle, right? So that's the power of technology and automation. And that's why if you're not in on this, it can be hard to catch up to other agents who are. So let's actually look at the ad. So this is the actual ad that we're running for this particular agent. And this is the result of testing hundreds of different kinds of ads using a code rewrote and finding out which emojis, right here, which picture dimension, which call to action word right here, and which prices work and don't work. So if we click the Learn More Here button, this form shows up. So you would click through it, fill out your name and contact info, and then it'll submit. Now, using this ad process, we've been able to capture, just from the past 7 days, 50 leads in a week. And that's typically normal. I mean, if you go last 30 days, you've gotten 200 leads, over 201 leads. So now, even if you got to this point though, or have tried this even in the past, you might be wondering how you'll be able to actually follow up on those leads, right? That's a big problem in and of itself. If you've got 200 leads in a month, you have to personally reach out to them, every single one, nurture the good ones, weed out the bad ones, such as the wrong numbers or the window shoppers. Just nurturing the good leads is a hassle, let alone finding out the bad ones, right? Now, this is where modern technology and automation comes to the rescue again. Because what we can do with modern technology is automate that whole process of nurturing leads as well and put that on autopilot. So if you notice, we have all these sorts of triggers that we can activate. So if we change it to Facebook, we can actually trigger it so that when someone fills out this lead, we didn't actually integrate the Facebook page, so we can't select the actual form. But when someone fills out this lead, they will automatically get put into a campaign, a nurture campaign. They'll automatically be put in a pipeline as a new lead. And you can send an email to yourself saying a new lead has been put in the pipeline, just a notification like that. Now let's actually go to the campaign. Okay. In the campaign, you can have it automated so that as soon as someone fills out a lead, they immediately get sent to this campaign. So you can see here, immediately they'll get a text notification. 2 minutes afterwards, they'll get an email. 1 day after their work, they'll get another email. And this is all customizable. But we have this built out for 180 days. So leads will get automatically nurtured for 180 days. And the bad leads, you don't have to worry about at all because they just won't respond to the campaign. So there's no need for you to spend any of your time, wasting your time, following up, trying to figure out which one's good, which one's bad, and so forth. Now this is the actual pipeline. So we saw in the triggers how we automated it so that when someone fills out a lead sheet, they automatically get into this section as a new lead. Now you can also automate so that once someone responds to a campaign, they immediately get put into a hot lead, and then so on and so forth. And we can automate that however way you'd like. This is the conversation section where you'll keep track of anyone who replies to a lead. And we also have an app version of this program. And so you can keep track and get notifications on your phone as well once someone responds. Again, going back to the triggers, we can have it triggered so that if they book an appointment but don't show up, they get put into another pipeline, and so on and so forth. So this is the power of modern day technology. You can utilize this, reach out to, within a month, 16,000 people. We saw before how within a week we reached almost 5,000 people. We automatically nurtured the good ones, automatically weeded out the bad ones, and all you had to do was essentially sit back, just monitor once in a while, have your notifications on, and the rest of the time could be spent, with your family, with your loved ones, actually doing things that you care about, such as showing people homes, doing listings, so on and so forth. So we found that at ModLeads, this is the modern new way of advertising, and this is the method that everyone should be utilizing if they really want to scale and reach that next step in their business, if they choose so. So thanks for listening, and I hope this really helped, and I'll talk to you soon.